Well, howdy, folks. It's time for Beyond the Smoke Barbecue Talk. So grab your drink of choice and come gather around the fire as we talk all things Beyond the Smoke. Featuring pitmaster chats from all your favorite names in barbecue. We chat about competitions, pits, meats, and everything in between. From barbecue to grilling, from trimming to smoking, we got you covered. Got questions? Let us know. We're always happy to hear from you. Thanks for coming, friend. We're glad you're here. Now sit back, relax, and let's talk some barbecue. It's time to go Beyond the Smoke.
What's up, boys?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, guys? Happy Memorial Day, dude. Today's Monday. You know that?
All day.
Yeah. Most of the day, all right. That's for sure.
Yep.
So how was that weekend,
Y'all
man?
had to work today?
I did. Yeah.
What's that, Sam? Say it again.
I was seeing if y'all had to work.
Oh, hell no, dude. Oh, I worked, but not work. Worked
Right.
on barbecue. Worked on barbecue for damn sure. But
Hell yeah.
you, Anthony, you worked there or what?
Yeah, bro. I did that like half a day. I got home like at 2. It wasn't too
nice.
bad.
Nice. You
Yeah.
get time and a half or what? Working on holidays or what?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yeah, making that extra money, man. Got to come up with that comp money. What's up, Steven?
What's up, Steven?
All right, man.
Yep.
So how was y'all's weekend?
Man, that's pretty good. What's up, Chase?
What's up, Chase?
Made a quick little day trip to Artesia Saturday.
Damn.
Hey, man, I turned 30. I figured I had to look the part, look like an adult.
Fucking child.
Happy birthday there.
Yeah, that's
Sam.
right, man. Happy late birthday, bro.
Appreciate it.
Kevin.
What's up, Kevin?
What's up, Kevin?
Yeah, no, I went to Artesia. Spent the day with my grandpa, my aunt. Cooked a little
All right.
brisket, some pork butts.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
just hung out, kind of celebrated. What's up, Lance?
Go on, Lance.
Yeah, just kind of hung out and then hauled ass back, started doing some packing, getting ready to move.
All right on. Heck yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
There's the boss lady right there.
Yeah. Finally
Cut that
listened.
shit. She's like, cut
Yep.
that shit.
I got tired of hearing it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you had to get rid of that Hank Williams look and shit, huh? Yeah.
I had to get rid of all the gray hairs that she's giving me.
What's up, G Walt?
What's up, G Walt?
Oh, shit. What's up, man? What's going on, brother? Shit, you had a good weekend, too, huh?
Yeah.
Steven Lozano, what's up, bro?
Yeah, no, dude. I was busy all weekend. I think when did I start? I started sausage on Thursday. Finished it last night. And then today just been a whole another day of cooking. So
Hell yeah.
just trying to get things ready for what did Kevin say?
So,
You got his
Coda?
wife working the corner for Coda.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
That was a
Dakota?
double take. What's up, Dakota? There he
Right.
is, Mr. King.
His
Mr.
fucking
King.
credit score jumped up, bro. That's what's up. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So you're getting closer and closer, huh, Serge?
Yeah, we're getting closer and closer. The trailer's done. I'm waiting for. Hold on, let me close this up. I'm waiting for fire suppression
marshal?
system. Fire suppression.
Gotcha.
So that gets installed hopefully this week. So we'll see what happens, and then after that, of course, we have surgery next week, and then I'm thinking maybe next couple of weeks get fire marshal inspection, get a health inspection, get all that taken care of probably in the next couple of weeks, and then we'll see what happens after that. But
Hell yeah.
Right on, bro.
things are going pretty quick, and we'll see what happens, man.
Shoot, yeah,
Right
that'd
on,
be
bro.
good.
Hell yeah.
So,
Shit.
anyways, we'll just keep pushing along till it all comes together, and probably won't have anybody buying barbecue, but oh well, at least the trailer's going to be done. So we'll
Shit.
see what happens. See what
Oh, yeah,
happens,
bro.
man. See what happens.
Yep.
Hey, so we're short one today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess today's his travel day, or what is it? I don't know. He's on here somewhere.
I think he said they're having their last little get together before they head home.
Right on, man. That new grandbaby and stuff, huh?
Yep. Last little bit of time with the family, and they'll
Right.
be back in the good old Texas.
Oh shit, there's Chase. I got some money for Kevin. I need some money there, Chase. Four cook-offs in 8 days. Thought I was done for a few weeks. Probably not. Was going to do one, but found a local one a few minutes away in 4 days. Wow.
Dang, bro, you're after it. What's up, man?
Yes,
Hell
sir.
yeah.
Thanks, Chase. We'll do, man. Vincent.
What's up,
What's going
Reggie?
on, brother? Shoot, man.
They
Sam,
had a
why
big
don't you
weekend last weekend?
Yeah, congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Yep.
Go ahead
Awesome.
and introduce our guests, Sam, while I keep up with these comments.
Alrighty. Yeah, tonight we got Scooter and Clark. We got Paul Whitaker and Bell Clarke. They've been whooping that ass out there. They've been doing really good the past few weeks, and even this season, I think they're top 20 in CBA. And they've been getting after it. So we got Paul and Bell on.
Right on.
Amen. There they
Hell
are.
of a combo.
Hi guys.
Hey, what's
Bell.
up,
Hey,
What's
Bell.
up, guys?
Paul?
What's up? Hey,
Glad y'all were able to make it on.
we didn't forget what day it was, love.
we're glad to be here. Shoot.
Oh man, y'all had a hell of a weekend too, didn't y'all? Or
Well, half
Paul
of
did.
us did.
Paul
Half
did.
of it. Hey now. 8 hours.
She left me out there in the heat by myself, but she helped me
Oh my God.
anyway.
I was
Right. Oh, man.
I wasn't carrying boxes, so he was not happy.
They gave me a golf cart, so I was all right.
There you
were
go.
all right. You made
There
it
you
work.
go, man.
You did a
Can't
hell
beat
of a
that.
job, buddy.
I did the best I could. Thank you.
So where were y'all at the Lock Stocks, and where were y'all, Paul?
Lock, Stocks, and Barrel in San Antonio.
Yeah,
And
nice.
it was, we were Clarkless, but that's where I was.
You're just there in spirit.
So
Yeah.
that was really funny when you put that on there. Oh, I was painfully clerkless. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, poor buddy. I'm sorry.
Hey, so I mean, when in July, if you're cooking and it's 100 degrees outside, it's not so bad. But the first time you cook outside when it's 100 degrees, it's It's terrible.
sucks.
It wears you out.
Oh
You're
yeah,
not used to it. And especially when the last cook-off you went to, it was like 75 degrees.
I was gonna
You
say,
know.
what was the one we did before that? It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't
In
hot.
Fort Stockton,
and-
it wasn't hot at all. And this time it was 100 degrees and humid.
in San Antonio,
And-
miserable.
West
Well, and
Texas
you weren't
guys are not
prepared,
used to
right?
humidity. So,
Yeah,
Right.
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
and
Well,
all I had
welcome
was
to our world.
an awning and a pit. And I was, by the time I turned in pork, I was drained. I texted Bella and said, man, I sure am missing you. I'm drained right now.
I was like, Paul, did you forget your box fan? I mean, what the hell?
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Well, they must have liked that oil dust out there, man.
They
Oh,
thought it was okay.
absolutely do.
They weren't real happy with my ribs, but they got everything else semi right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
trying to go ahead and cipher that abbreviation next to that 17th place rib call right there. I was all like, what's that mean? Just trying to come up with that.
You want to know?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Ass scratching, booger picking judge.
Oh God! Oh my God! Come on now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it means.
I like that.
Oh, man.
Your level of patience blows my mind.
Well, hold on.
I mean, y'all should see us like in this, when we do have our trailer and it's so small and we're like, think small for the other one to get around the other one to take some shit off the pit, to put some shit on another pit. And, we're like this and this and this. And we're like literally brother and sister because I'm like, get the hell out of the way. And he's like, Belle, get the hell out of the way. And then he's like, oh, wait, taste this. Is this good? And I'm like, it's fantastic. Or he tastes something and he's like, no. And I'm like,
Nope.
shit. That doesn't happen often, but like I
Nope.
said earlier, if he eats the whole chicken, it was a good chicken. If he does not eat the chicken, then it's not a good chicken.
Oh,
It's like snack
So-
time. He has a beer and chicken.
So when did you guys start teaming up together? Start doing knocking out these comps together?
2025. I mean, December.
Well,
really.
no, 2024. So I don't remember. I don't even remember where we were, but it was in November of 2024.
It was.
I was talking to Belle, and Belle said, I really want to get back out on the barbecue trail, but I can't right now. And I said, well, why can't you? She said, well, I can't afford it. I said, well, come with me to Uvalde. And he said, well, I don't want to come with you just to watch you cook. I said, well, come cook pork for me.
Mhm.
And she said, I'll do that. She showed up and cooked pork for me. And I don't remember what place we got the pork, but out of 200 plus cooks,
10.
What place? It wasn't 10th place.
It was. Right there.
It was 10th?
Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever we got,
But I
we
wasn't
got,
mad because that was the first I've cooked in like a freaking year
Right.
and a half.
right.
So I was like, I'll take a
But-
10th place all fucking day.
But we had a really good day. We finished 5th overall at that contest with 200 something cooks there.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
It's awesome.
the more important thing was we had a blast.
We did. We do have a good time.
We have a good time when we cook together, and we were both pretty apprehensive about it to start with. Like,
Right.
I don't know, I don't have to be cooking with her. I don't have to be cooking with him. But after that day, I knew it took Belle like 2 or 3 more cook-offs, and then she started moving some of her stuff into my trailer. She's like, okay, she used to bring her little box full of stuff, and she'd take it home with her. And like by the time we were in Seguin in January, she's like, okay, I can put this stuff in your drawer right here,
It
right?
can just live in here now.
Yeah. So
We're
but
committed now. It's on.
we're committed now. We like she said, we're brother and sister. We love cooking together. We love spending time together, but we really, really love winning together.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Right
we've
on.
only we've been cooking together since the 1st of December, and we've had 2 cook-offs where we weren't really happy with our results, and that's it. The rest of them we've been like, close to the top or the top, So
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. No, y'all are killing it, man. Y'all are killing it up
Right.
there. So
Because
We would be
y'all's
doing
first
better if we had
GC,
a
right?
trailer, but no, that was our
Hey.
second one.
we're not going to badmouth anybody today.
No.
okay?
I'm just saying we would be cooking more if we had a trailer. So when we
We
get
would,
that
yeah,
back,
yeah.
it'll
You're right.
be more about chasing points. It'll be about, getting our bungs for the jack, getting, some
That's
big
correct.
goals.
Right.
Yeah.
Right
So
on.
right now we're, like he just said, we're tinting it, and as we all know, it kind of sucks. Especially when, some cook-offs don't have bathrooms and things like that. But, we'll make it work.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So do you guys have like a routine to where Paul does one thing and you do another, or do you guys pretty much or does it change up depending on the
Nope.
cook-off? Or
Bell, you tell them. Go ahead.
So no, we really pretty much stay with the same routine because it keeps everything on the marks. Paul does brisket and ribs, and I do chicken and pork. So but it is very much a bounce ideas off each other, or, maybe I didn't make a sauce that I was 100% happy with, or an ejection, and I'll be like, Paul, what do you think? Like, does it need more? Does it need, and he'd be like, yeah, just add more, or,
Right.
Same scenario, because I love Paul Whitaker, but he makes the ugliest boxes I've ever seen in my entire life. So
Hey. I mean, I turned in 4 boxes this past weekend.
But
How did it turn out? Come on.
I don't know, man. I can't see him getting a list. Yeah, then Gentry. Gentry used to do some bad ones.
Yeah.
I mean, he blows my mind because he just slops the crap in there, and I'm like, I am so OCD. I'm like trying to make everything symmetrical and clean up every other goop and the foil and everything has to be perfect. And he's like, we're out of time, just go.
So are you building boxes, Bell?
Oh yeah, she builds my boxes for me. Absolutely. So well, the funny thing is, I had a rib, a comment on my ribs this past weekend. Looks a little sloppy. Come on, damn it!
Shut
Oh man. Yeah.
But it's fun.
It's not his forte, that's for sure.
Hey.
That's okay.
Hey, who walked in last this weekend?
That's right.
That's all
There
that
you go.
matters.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all that matters.
So we go to Northern Power Tool, and I'm, they have the little tools that are, I mean, I'm sure they have an actual purpose, but I use them for barbecue so that I can adjust little tiny things without, sticking your hands in there and messing more shit up than you're fixing.
Those Harbor Freight tools.
Oh, sorry, Harbor Freight, my bad. And he's like, what did you do? I was like, no, these are perfect, little fix-em tools. And he's like, I'm like, they're $1.99. Because how you had that one slice of brisket that's always second from the back that doesn't want to sit right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you usually don't have time to pull the whole damn thing out. If you cook with Paul Whitaker, you don't. You're out of time. And so it's I got to try to fix this crap without undoing it. Yeah.
This is all my fault. It's all my fault.
Neat trick. Harbor Freight, they got a little 5 set of tools, $2.99. They help.
Well,
little metal picks.
Yes.
Yeah, they're little picks.
Yeah.
I say I just been using little shish kebab skewers.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Until I
He's
poke a
fancy.
damn hole in
He's
my
fancy
brisket.
there, Paul.
Hell no, it's because they're wooden. I just throw them away when I'm done. One less dish.
Well, I guess that's fair. Less dishes to wash, but that's fine. I'll wash them.
So, are you running your own program, Bell, for pork and chicken, or did y'all get together and like come up with something new that y'all been throwing at them?
I think all of our food is a combination of our recipes that we cooked before, and then just kind of came together and changed the.
Okay, let me correct that for her. So before Bell and I started cooking together, Bell was a very accomplished pork cook.
For sure.
A very accomplished pork cook. And the pork is 100% her. I've had one input on pork. I think it helped us, but I've had one thing that I helped her on pork with, and that was it. It was a small item. Chicken has been a little bit of a compilation. It's mostly Bell, though.
Nice.
Because we're trying to figure out what's working, right? Because chicken is always like this.
Yeah.
So now it's getting hotter. We need to, change it up a little bit because it doesn't work the same as the winter, as we all know. But our chicken, I had told Paul, I think after Uvalde, I told him, I said, look, if we can get this damn chicken right, instead of always being, 5th overall, we could be higher. But our chicken is so far off the charts right now. So we just I dug through the recipe book that I have, that I've wrote down since 2015. I was looking at old, and turns out, some of that crap, not a bad deal. So
there you go.
Ironically, because I told him, I said, we're lost. I'm just throwing,
The one we're using right now is working, and it was from a long time ago.
2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
And to be honest,
back to old recipes.
I do brisket and ribs, and brisket's pretty much on me every time, but ribs, I cook them, she sauces them, and that's how we've always done very well in pork and ribs. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That's awesome. So is that chicken? Is it just a lot simpler than what nowadays stuff? Or
it is absolutely, Serge. So it is 100% back in the day simple. I think we've kind of gotten too overcomplicated where we're trying to put too much flavor, and then I think at the end of the day that's hurting us, right? Because you're not tasting chicken.
Right.
And do you really? I mean, does chicken taste? Not really, but yeah, chicken. That's why everybody says everything tastes like chicken, because it doesn't taste like chicken. But
right,
it's not as. It doesn't have as much bang as when we came out of COVID, right? We had to amp that stuff up because people couldn't taste, and so the flavor was in your face. Well, now that's offensive. Is what I'm learning anyway. But now it's just simpler. You can taste the chicken. You have flavor. You have salt, but you're not overdoing it. And it is a little bit of a sweeter sauce. I mean, I will say it's a little sweeter sauce than what we used to run. So, which I don't think is hurting, because I think when you take a bite of a little sweeter sauce and then you get a little bit salty and you get a little spice, it all works together. But you're also not offending the guy that didn't get a bite of the skin, so then he has no sauce. So you have to balance the two, which I think
I talked to someone this weekend who turned in a brisket box, and I noticed that his brisket box looked a lot simpler. It was a natural looking brisket. I'm like, man, that looks damn good. And it's nowadays, with Rob's show and showing all the boxes, you see how everybody's doing just everything way over the top, but just a natural looking brisket pretty box, man. That thing looked awesome. I think he did pretty good on it too this weekend, but I did notice that.
And it's always interesting because you're like, I would actually eat that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that looks really good. I would eat that.
Yeah.
But like Paul's brisket, ironically, at the end of the day, I always eat, and I hate brisket, but I will eat his brisket every cook-off.
Oh man.
That
She
just
does.
So
goes
with
to
the-
show, right?
So with the chicken, are y'all starting to kind of go a little spicier, a little saltier as it gets hotter, or just a little saltier?
A little saltier, right? Because it's getting warm now. Obviously, we ended up like 100 degrees the other day already, and as quick as the weather changes, so do people's tastes because now they're out there sweating, drinking
Right.
beers.
Yep.
So saltier generally to me is always better, but like I said, it is a simpler recipe to where it's not, it does taste like chicken
Right.
artificially, but it does taste like chicken.
That's one thing I found out too is I dumbed my chicken way down and just kept it simple, and my chicken's done a lot better last 5-6 comps.
Yeah, you're doing really good.
Oh
I
man.
really
So
appreciate your haircut.
yeah, damn, it's like a public service announcement. Oh,
Feel
Well,
human again.
Sam saved my life once, so I owe him a little. The very first time I met him, I had cut the top of my finger, but it was like the top of my finger, and I hadn't done any meat or anything, and I was like, it was bleeding. And I was like, shh, this is not going to be good because I can't. How are you going to take that?
Yep.
So here comes Sam with this glue and glues my finger together, and it lasted the whole rest of the weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
So by the end of the weekend, I was like, Sam saved my life.
Sam has a whole kit for cutting himself, so should be good.
Yeah.
Anybody cuts themselves out there, Sam probably has something.
Yes.
that
Yes.
guy pretty much got everything.
Paul Kyle has a question. What do you like about the one-man pit?
I'm not going to comment on one man pit.
We
This
love
time.
the one-man pit.
No,
We
I'm
love to
Bell,
cook on it.
Bell.
There's your
Oh, man.
answer, Kyle.
Nope. Okay. I mean, if we're going to get into it, I'm going to get into it. But
No. Stop. Can you
So-
take it backstage? Like, no.
Oh man.
we're
Oh,
not going to
man.
talk about one man pits.
This is how we do.
Okay.
Oh man.
That old dust charcoal, though, is on fire.
That's
some good
old as
stuff.
charcoal. It is good stuff. It's great stuff.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
I'm just glad
Steve,
Chase buys it
you
by
like-
the pallet so I can get it from him.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
up, Eli?
What's up, Eli?
Dang. So do you guys have like a preference, like when you're doing like CBA, do you guys always pretty much stick with like a chicken half, or just depending on the area you're at, do you guys switch it up a little?
We switch it up. Well,
Right on.
chicken is Bell's thing. I'll let her answer.
Well, I mean, that's a matter of really what we can find, to be honest, Anthony. If lately finding a chicken half that's not 16 damn pounds is unreal. So,
Right.
so if we can find a chicken half that we can put other things in the box, then absolutely. But if not, then obviously we're going to go with legs and wings. And now if it's IBCA, obviously there's no choice. And we just try like hell to find something that'll fit in the box.
Oh man. Big old-
Whatever HEB has, that's what we're going with.
Right.
Yeah.
Right on.
I wiped them out a few weeks ago. I found a bunch that were like 5'2" to 4'7". So I went through and I picked them all up, and I matched them all up, and I had like 8 birds in the freezer.
Hey,
You were that guy. I see.
my fourth place chicken out of 42 cooks this past weekend was 2.69 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, it
I'm
was.
just saying.
It was pretty awesome.
Damn,
I'm just
I've never
saying.
seen one that small. It's a
Well,
chick.
Dang, damn
That's a chick.
punishment.
I didn't get it at HEB. Shit. And I can tell you where to find them.
Did you grow it in your front yard?
You went to a
Nope.
damn Mexican freaking meat market or
Right.
something.
Nope.
Right.
Nope. I didn't.
Does it start with an M? An N
No.
with a C.
Nope.
Oh,
No.
I didn't.
Wow.
Nope. It's in Odessa. White House Meat Market.
Okay.
There.
Wow.
White
But
House
it
Meat
worked out
Market.
perfect because he could put the half a chicken in the box and then put wing. I mean, it was beautiful.
The thing, their deal is their chickens are killed on Wednesday, delivered on Thursday. You pick them up fresh.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, and they're all 3 pounds or under.
Wow.
So
Gee.
Yeah, I've
Big
been
one.
there. I've been there to look at their stuff before, but I don't think I remember seeing their chicken there. But anyways,
yeah, you didn't look. They always
White-
have chicken there.
yeah, White House meat
Have
market
their hamburgers. Their hamburgers are good too.
Serge
for
is like,
sure.
I'm looking now.
for sure. I have a freezer full of them right now.
So brisket, are y'all cooking Midland meat?
I'll even if I have to buy them, I will never cook anything other than Midland Meat Company.
Yep. Best brisket ever.
That that
100%.
brisket has not let me down.
No.
And the few times that I haven't walked in brisket, I knew why it was because I overcooked it or undercooked it. It wasn't the brisket's fault; it was my fault.
Right.
Right. It wasn't the quality of the brisket or anything by far. It was
I promise you.
right.
And
Do you have any tips, Paul, on cooking those Midland meats? I know a lot of people like to cook them, and a lot of people do them, but they're different. It's a different animal, right? I mean, as far as cooking a Midland from a snake or anything like that.
I mean, so I've been cooking Midland meats for probably at least 6-7 years. So I don't really remember cooking anything else. I really can't tell you what the difference is.
Mhm.
But man, it's not cooking any other brisket. You cook it until your probe goes in like butter.
Mhm.
That's all I can tell you.
Right.
That's where
And
you
when
get
it
to.
goes in like butter and you think it's done, you give it the old Clark 30.
No,
30 more
Clark 20.
minutes.
Clark 20.
Clark 20.
That's what he says. So he'll pull up the meat and he'll probe it, and then I'll probe it. And I'm like, 20 more minutes. That's my answer every time. So now it's the Clark 20.
Kyle's
And
asking,
whatever that magic is, it just happens.
Kyle's
That
asking
20
Paul
more minutes freaking is on fire.
What's the question?
if you're looking at a specific size or just whatever you get.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't picked out my Midland meat brisket in
I was
Probably-
waiting for this to come out.
3 or 4 years.
The damn secret of
So-
Scooter and Clark. We don't pick out a brisket.
So I don't know if y'all know this or not, but me and Aaron Leslie are pretty good fucking friends. The best of friends, actually.
Yeah.
And he works for the guy who owns Midland Meat Company. And he picks out my briskets for me.
revealed. Secrets
I've
revealed.
not-
I'm beyond this smoke. Paul does not pick out his own briskets.
I don't pick out my own
Aaron
briskets.
Leslie picks out his briskets.
That is correct.
It just shows up then, huh?
It just show. You want to know? The rest of the story is it shows up at cook-offs and it's trimmed.
There you go. Makes it easy.
But- It
Oh
makes
my
it
God.
easy.
You just
All
throw it
Okay.
on
the
the pit.
secrets, Paul. All the secrets. Is that what we're doing right now? Shit.
Here-
You're gonna have
here's
people
the,
calling fucking Aaron going, oh, I need a Midland Meat Company brisket. Oh, wait, I need it delivered. Oh, wait, I need it trimmed. He's gonna be
Love you, buddy. Love you, Aaron.
Oh,
These are
pork too.
pork too.
Wow. Even pork.
Okay, wait. I trimmed the pork, sir. Well, you do the initial trim, but I retrim it. But that's fine.
Hey, I will tell you that the he does trim our pork
This is a
butts for us.
fucking shit show right now.
I will tell you the pork he gave me this weekend was pretty well trimmed. I did very little trimming on it, and it was second
He's
place.
pretty damn good at what he does. I'm not denying that. Shit. If I don't have to cut up whole pork butts and cut out my butt, no, I'm all day.
Yep.
Best rate ever. Shit. And it's good shit. So I mean, obviously you can't complain about it. So poor Aaron's gonna get a backlash though. He's gonna be like, people are gonna be texting him. Well, you do this for Paul and Bell. What the hell?
Yeah. What about us? Yeah.
What about us? I'm not texting
Hey,
people.
no. Me and Aaron have been best friends for, I don't know, since 17,
So
18
tell
for
them
sure.
about why you have your walk-up song.
Because
That's it, Aaron.
Aaron is my friend in low places.
Isn't that so cute? So when we first started cooking together, he was like, "Belle, you can change the name, you can change whatever, but you're not changing my walk-up song." I was like, "I mean, fair, okay."
Yeah.
And then he told me the story that it was like him and Aaron, and I kind of was like, "Oh,
Aw.
I won't change it. It's fine."
Oh,
That's cool though.
Yeah.
Hey, me and Aaron Leslie have been through a lot together. I'm
Isn't
just
that
say
cute? Wah wah.
Oh my gosh, man.
So Scooter Clark's making it easy for you there, Paul. No chicken, no pork. Get your briskets delivered, pork delivered. You're just showing up.
Telling y'all way too much.
Hey, look,
You're just showing up.
I gotta go pick up my ribs. Fuck you.
Hey, I guess you picked up the chicken in Odessa then.
Yeah, they killed it the day before. Damn.
Well, 2 weeks ago, he was like, he had his broken foot, and he was like, I said, "So do I need to go to HEB and get ribs and get chicken?" And he was like, "Yeah." Well, he and I don't buy the same ribs, right? He likes certain ribs. I like different ribs. They didn't have his that I liked, so I went with mine. And he's like, we're, tinting it, right? Like with the fucking light, with the bugs everywhere and all the bullshit. It's nighttime and we're trying to cut this shit up. And he's like, "Well, Belle, at least it's fatty on this side." I'm like, what did we get? Second place rib? I was like,
Nice.
"Well, don't be
Yeah,
mad."
so I made it was third, but I made it work.
You're so deprived. Oh my God.
Oh man.
So Eli has a question here, Paul, Bell. So
Okay.
how do y'all feel about those extra phosphates like Moisture Magic or Texoda's version, etc.?
Okay,
Is that something to look out for when using them?
All right. I do have a very strong opinion about that. So if you Moisture Magic, some of those other ones, if you put your finger into them and taste them, they are terrible. Stick your finger into a bottle of Jack. Texas oil dust Jack. That's his oil dust. His phosphate. It doesn't taste terrible.
Right.
Mhm.
And that
And it's
is the
not
only
altering your
phosphate
flavors.
I use. I promise you, I do not use anything but and not because that's what he gives me, because that's the best one available.
Losing her shit over there. Giving away our trade secrets.
I mean,
That's the only
you're
one-
true, but you don't have to say the end following. This is what he gives me. Shut up.
Well, I mean,
Don't worry, Bell. We
okay.
don't have anybody watch this show much
Is
anyhow.
anybody here watching thinks that I don't use Texas oil dust?
No, you're absolutely right about that. It goes in injection. It goes in, like, you can sprinkle it on your meat. You know, it doesn't have that salty, weird MSG flavor, I guess I
Right.
want to say, and I don't know how to pinpoint it better than that.
It's like a little
Mhm.
tang, like a little tang.
It is, but I think if you can taste it, it's gonna come out.
Right.
So, and it might be a weird taste that you're like, why does this have this funky taste that I don't know what the hell it is? And that could be the only thing you change, and it just undid a whole ass brisket. I mean, it is that, I think, important. So I think if you have one and you're not 100% confident in it, don't freaking put it on there.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, if you don't know what it tastes like, kind of like Paul's saying, taste it. What the hell are you doing? You're giving
I
me a
dropped my
headache.
phone. I dropped my phone.
There's a pro tip right there.
Yep.
You know, I mean, if you taste it and it tastes like there's something that you can't pinpoint or is off, or it's salty, or it's too spicy, whatever offends you, chances are it's going to offend somebody else.
Mhm.
Now, of course, we all have different flavors. We all have different tastes. People that smoke, people that drink, people that, you know, but as a whole, to me, as a general rule, if it tastes weird, I ain't putting that on my food.
Yep.
I don't want a
Absolutely.
chance. We spend too much money to take a chance of that actually comes through, trying to get more moisture in the meat. To me, it ain't worth it.
No.
So,
And pretty dropping some solid knowledge today.
thanks,
I
man.
got five
Thanks.
bottles down here.
That's what I'm here for. I don't know what the hell Paul's doing over there, but
I'm,
he's dropping secrets and dropping phones. I don't really know.
I'm drinking whiskey is what I'm doing.
Well, don't drop your cup.
It's the cup you it's the cup
So
you
there's
brought for me.
There's an inside joke, right? So I
Yeah.
bought Paul this hand.
Hey, no,
If you're telling
no.
bullshit, we're telling bullshit. So these nice hand-blown, made in Mexico glasses that are double-walled for his whiskey so that it doesn't get sweaty and all that crap. I have bought him 2. The first one lasted about 2 weeks. The second one didn't even last 24 hours. So
No,
this
the first one lasted about a month.
So this time I went in, I bought him a plastic cup. And I said, when you grown up and you stop breaking them, you can have another glass. He was so pissed too. He was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "I'm done.
I'm
done
still
buying you."
pissed.
How long does that plastic cup last, Paul?
Well, I still
You've
have
had
it.
a month.
There you go. There you go.
What's the secret to pork? All
There you
right,
go.
Robert. I see you.
Who asked that?
Robert. Michelle.
Robert who? Oh, yeah, that's your best
He
friend.
doesn't. I know.
He already knows your secret.
Oh, man.
Thanks for watching, buddy. Hi, Sean. Long time
Brown water.
No,
Team
long
Brown
time no
Water.
see.
Team Brownwater.
Oh,
There you go.
well, it looks like yours ain't lasting long, sir.
Oh, man.
Secret to pork. I think the secret to pork is literally good product, like good meat, right? And I'm going to say 100% you got to overcook it. What else to tell you?
Bell!
No, shut your face. We're having a tell-all show right now.
No, we're not. No.
Next week is going to
You
be
guys
on
are putting on a fight.
fire because they're going to be like, holy shit, did you watch that shit last week? Watch it happen.
Paul's going to be censored to take the class. Just take the class, right, Paul?
Nope. Here's one thing that Bell and I have already talked about. There will not be a Bell and Clark class.
Never.
Nope.
First of all anybody would do is get drunk and talk shit about barbecue stories anyway. I feel like you would like start a pork and then be like, yeah, I'm bored of this. All right, move on. Like we're gonna go drink and talk shit, and I mean, I feel like that's what we would end up doing.
It sounds like my kind
Going
of
to eat wings somewhere else, like at a restaurant where people serve you. That's what we would do. It would never be a thing. No.
Yep, there it is. Take the class.
Take the class.
No.
Take Aaron Leslie's class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Most
close to what we do anyway.
But I do believe taking classes is important. I do. I've taken Robert Smith's class. I've taken Robles' class. I mean, I've taken a lot of classes. I think learning is a huge part of what we do, right? Because even if you're taking out pieces of what they do that you think may or may not apply to you, but you're going to try it, right? Because you're in a slump or whatever. And it puts you over the edge. Then you're like, hell yeah, So I think knowledge is always important. I think listening to guys, how we sit around and we talk about barbecue after a competition, whether we're not real happy with the results or ecstatic or whatever the case may be, there's little tips. And I think Robert Smith really said one of the best things, like, listen, just shut up and listen. Because there is so much knowledge that is floating around.
Yeah.
I think the other thing is if you cook with a good attitude and you have fun, that changes your whole dynamic. And I have cooked for a long time, and not all those times were positive. And to cook with him, and we just laugh and joke, and it's just fun. It makes the world a difference. And I think it projects onto your food. Because there's a difference between mad barbecue and
glad.
You know what? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Like my biggest thing I always say to Paul, if we cook good food, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad today. We did good today. So regardless of what happens at the awards,
So Betty.
We're happy.
Right.
And you have to be proud of the product you're turning out. So one of the best things Aaron ever said was, if you can't learn how to lose, you will never learn how to win.
Right.
And I think there is so much truth to that, and it changes your mentality. Right? So if you start feeling like it's a job, or you start feeling like I have to, you know what? Step away. Take a minute.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We spend entirely too much money and too much resources to do this every weekend, not to enjoy ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Some people do it different, right? Some people get trashed and cook a brisket all night. Whatever. I don't care. That's your deal. Some people are super solid about it and super focused and don't drink and don't. You know what? That's your deal. We're in the middle. We have beers at Chicken, and we're having a nice time. I mean, and that's what matters. And your friendships. What the fuck are you doing?
Get the panorama. Right?
I'm having whiskey.
Dizzy.
I'm having whiskey.
I feel like I'm having whiskey freaking on your shit thing.
So I got a question for you, Bell. What do you say to the new cook that's out there? Go to a big contest and you see the LC, Team Oil Dust, Chicken Fried, Nena Q. What do you say to that one guy that's out there that wants to get into it and
I will say, go talk to them. They will all talk to you. They will all share things with you. We have such a big group of amazing comp cooks that want to help grow the sport.
Right.
I mean, of course, in anything, you got a few bad apples, right? Whatever. But go talk to those guys. Just introduce yourself. Say, hey, this is my first time cooking. Let me just kind of see what you got going on. They're all going to welcome you into the trailer. They're all going to, give you tips and tricks. Whether, and maybe you don't know what they are, but they're giving them to you. When you're new, I would say go talk to people. But I would also say then go find your neighbor. And that guy is going to be there for you like the whole weekend. Whoever.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's the guy that you go, well, does this sauce taste too tangy? Does it taste too sweet? Like, if you're a brand new cook, you have no freaking idea. So you have all the questions. Your neighbor is your best friend.
Yep.
Solid advice.
I will say that because literally the second cook-off I ever did, I think it was 2014, my neighbor was Robert Smith. And that's when Hold 'em and Hit 'em used to be at the farm and ranch. And they used to put these like fences, but they were like the plastic fences or whatever in between to try to keep everybody's spots or whatever. And my son I think he was 11. And Robert Smith is giving him freaking Mellow Yellow, and that's first when like Red Bull came out, and here's my kid coming over with all this shit. I'm like, no, what are we doing? So, and at that time, Robert Smith was with Pits and Spits, and I was like, okay, I just need help with sauce. Like, I don't know what's happening, but my sauce tastes like shit. And he's like, do this. So your neighbor is your best friend.
Yeah. Awesome.
Absolutely.
So Lovington, y'all gonna do Lovington, Scooter? I know you are.
Scooter is going to do Lovington.
Bell's
You're
gonna have
starting to
you.
really make me feel like an asshole partner if I do it 2 weekends
Put you on the
in a
spot.
row and I don't
Yeah.
I have a pretty bad feeling I'm going to be Clarkless. But
God, you're really putting like a lot of pressure on me right now.
2017, Lovington has been on Father's Day weekend. And that has been mine and my Father's Day weekend tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except for after 2021 when he died. And I'm not going to miss it. I will not miss that cook-off.
I will see what I can do. That's all I can say.
It's this weekend, dear.
Because now I know, but you make me feel like an asshole.
I know. I'm not. I'm not making you feel like an asshole. There is no pork.
There's no pork.
And
Well, then.
And you can get chicken in Odessa.
Fuck, man.
And hey, listen, I want you there. I want you there. I promise you, I want you there. Because, hey, Bell gives me the confidence that I need to cook what I cook.
Aw.
I'll just say that.
I also have to keep you under wraps because we'll go to awards, and this man is the most impatient man I have ever met in my entire life. We're sitting there, and they're like, he will sit down. We will be there for like literally half a beer length, right? And he'll be like, okay, 10th place chicken. Where the fuck are we? 10th place chicken. And I'm like, oh. They have to do their things, and they have to say their things, and thank you to their
Hold on. No.
Don't bullshit me. Don't bullshit. Do not bullshit right now.
Okay.
Away too many secrets. So
I get my piece after this.
Just calm down. It's fine. So then we start getting to where we're actually getting to awards, right? So we have this. I'm like, I'm happy with anything. A walk is a walk. I am just as happy. I mean, of course, we all want to do better, but to me, no. But to me, what pisses me off is when somebody gets a walk, even if it's 15 damn teams and you have a 10th place brisket. If you walk up there with a scowl on your face, that pisses me off because that's not Sam. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, change your face because you still did better than other people. And that's not fair to the guy that was 15. Like, you look like an ass.
Mhm.
So why? Why presume yourself like that? Why?
Right.
I mean, when you're, I understand that we expect more, but hold that shit in till you get to your damn camp, and then be like, fuck them guys. You know? Like,
Gonna roll your eyes up there and
like, oh.
Ah!
God, that makes me mad. I'm like, change your face. Take it. It's fine, but at least, because that guy that's sitting there that got 15th or 148th or whatever, like, how does he feel? And you're up there being an asshole with a 10th place. I mean, that ain't right. That's not involving people into our sport.
Right.
That's going, oh, I know I'm the best, and this sucks.
up there ripping a $500 check and shit.
Okay, so whoa.
Like, who is this guy?
Whoa, listen. Let's go to this past weekend's conversation where I was there.
Are you really gonna say that?
I am.
Are you really gonna say that?
I'm really gonna fucking bring this up. So
y'all didn't know what y'all were doing with putting us on the show.
So we're there. I'm there in
tomorrow than today. So, we're gonna be like,
listen.
Did you hear about that?
Hold on. So we're in awards. They've already called the four meats places, and they're calling the ancillaries.
I was not there. Let's clarify.
She was not there.
I want that put down for the record.
But
Serge,
they called sixth place.
You're gonna be an asshole right now.
Hey,
Stop it.
Aaron just walked in. He's laughing at my ass. I can't help it. They called sixth place bartender's choice. And these guys, there wasn't sixth place. They don't call the top five. I'm saying sixth place. It was an insignificant place in bartender's choice. These motherfuckers jumped up and started celebrating like they had won the American Royal. I mean, everybody was hugging them. No, listen.
You're such an ass.
No, but listen. Whoa. Listen, I won grand champion at that kickoff. There were not that many people that got up and hugged my ass for grand champion. And we're talking about
God.
That could have been like made their whole year. Like, let's
no.
God, you're an ass. Oh my God.
No,
I don't like that. What the?
No. These people had. No.
Fucking Aaron.
Hey, Ron. Look. He's here. God damn it.
2-for-1 show happening here.
Oh my God. He's gonna censor him.
Turn it back to Aaron. I need to tell him to get some duct tape. I don't know. You're telling me too much. That story was not necessary. You let those people be happy about whatever freaking call they got. I don't care if they got a 13th place.
No,
these are good. That shit.
These are good cooks. These aren't backyard cooks. This isn't the only call they got.
Doing that shit on purpose. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna encourage everybody to do the same. Be like, make the biggest, loudest, like, I'm going to get the fucking train horns and
Fuck you, Paul Whitaker.
10th place brisket. Bring that shit. All fucking day. That's what's going to happen from now on. I'm undoing your, because he gets pissed off because he's like, why are we still on fucking beans? Because it's a fucking contest.
Hey, hold on just a second. Hold on. Tell them the truth. You won't let me do. No, you won't let me cook any of the fucking sides.
No, I won't. That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. There's the truth. That's the truth.
No, that's 100%. Because I said, look, if we're gonna cook together, I'm not playing around with this bullshit.
We're not cooking any of the fucking sides.
We're not, because it to me, your focus then is on too much shit.
Yeah.
So until you can start winning consistently, I understand why they do them. I understand that they have their own thing. That's great. That's just not. I'm not about it. I'm not trying to have him fuck around with beans for all this time, and then he done screwed up the brisket. The beans ain't paying no bills.
No, sometimes they do.
No, rarely. Not enough to make no. And then he's trying to do margarita. Every freaking ancillary. I'm like, I ain't about that life.
Can I tell a bean story?
Do our meat. Let's get on.
Hey, Bell, can I tell my bean story?
Tell the bean story.
All right.
Of course, you can tell.
So, like in 2019,
I might be nervous about it.
Hey, come on now. Me and Aaron and Tommy Smith were in Alice, and I cooked a pot of beans. And me and Aaron and Tommy all took a dip of beans out of this pot, put them in a cup, and we all went and turned them in. Nobody did anything different. Nothing at all.
So you turned in beans and you didn't even cook that shit.
I cooked them. I did cook them.
Everybody else turned them in. Everybody else
they didn't cook them. Everybody else turned them in. I didn't cook them. That's the important point. I cooked them. Nobody else did. They all turned them in.
So who walked?
Did they all walk and not you?
Hold on just a second. Tommy Smith, grand champion the cook-off. GC the cook-off. Okay? Tommy Smith got first place beans. Aaron Leslie got fourth place beans. Paul Whitaker didn't even make fucking final table. Okay. You want to make matters worse? Tommy Smith won the 50-50 fucking jackpot.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
So
you got dice, bro.
We did the same thing. He didn't make final table there either. They make top 10.
where's that?
Then in Midland, we went back to Midland. The same beans. We did the same thing. You cooked the beans. We all pulled the cup out of there. You didn't make final table. Me and Tommy did.
Oh yeah. So Aaron is reminding me that
we've done that now when we buy proxy. Aaron is
more than once we got. Yeah.
Give him an ear pod and let him sit next to you at least if he's going to tell a story. Shit.
Ah, shit. He's not good looking enough.
He's not good looking enough. That's funny. So what does that tell you there, Paul? That it's just luck of the draw, huh? When it comes to that kind of stuff.
On jackpot shit, it is. I believe it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's when I said we're not doing all that bullshit, because when I get there and meet him, like we're in a race for time, right? Because I'm always late, anyways. So, like, we're in a race for time to get our actual shit done. That I'm like, I don't have time to be trying to screw with extra shit. No, that's not to say that won't change. But right now, we can't fit everything in the time, right? Because we're in a pop-up tent. We're Cambro on the freaking plastic table or the back of the truck. I mean, that's where we are right now. And until maybe we get past that and get the trailer back and get all those things, then maybe we'll revisit it. But as of right now, I know there was a long time that I did ancillaries and they saved that was the only money we made. But right now, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
You know, people there that are early enough to get it done, absolutely do it. You know, but we're just not.
No,
So
we're not early enough. That's for sure.
hell no, we're not. Shit. We're doing good to get there by 11 o'clock on a freaking Friday night at this point.
Yeah, you see somebody come in. Who the fuck is that? Is that Paul? Come
Yeah,
on in.
that's him.
That's these guys. And then we're
So-
injecting chicken and doing our shit at 11 o'clock at night with a little light with the bugs, you know? I mean, I don't know. It's fine.
There you go.
That's
Extra-
Bugs
extra
give it a
flavor. Extra
Yep.
flavor.
A little extra protein. It ain't hurt nothing.
So what
Yep.
year did scooters? What year did you get going there, Paul? How long you been
Seriously,
cooking?
seriously, since 2017. Not so seriously since 2012.
Okay.
Right on.
I mean, in October of 2017, I got my first gram, and from then it was on.
Yeah.
Right. That was it.
It took me a long time to get a grand. It did. But
How long you been cooking, Bell?
2014.
Damn.
I know.
Yeah.
Definitely been a while.
I grew up with like old school, right? Like so Craig Sherry and the Canterberries and Eddie
Ritters.
and Robin Myers and like old school.
Dang.
But we were like the babies, right? So, because we were kids and we learned a lot of things then, but they were fantastic people, but they did not share like we share. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Yep.
So like when I say like if you're a new cook, go to your neighbor, you 100% can do that now. But back then that was not. If you walked into anybody's trailer, they're like, what do you need?
Yeah.
Get the fuck
Right.
out. You know, it was not
Yeah.
as open as it is now. I mean, now when you had your friends, they shared things. But that was a very, Alan Freeman, that was a very different era, I guess. He's still doing it. I saw him this weekend. He
can't hear
freaking
you.
ran, which I was like, holy shit.
Say,
Let's get
okay.
it. But
All right. Too much what?
okay, well, you're having a different conversation, sir.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's fucking rude. Just FYI. It's
But,
kinda whole
hey.
show.
Aaron's my buddy.
Did you just tell me to shut up?
I didn't say shut up. I said Aaron's my buddy. Sorry.
We're
Um,
actually talking about show things, honey. I need you to focus.
Love you, Bell.
I love you too, but you're not doing a great job.
I'll do better.
Paul.
I'll do better.
Just say
so
take the
besides
class, Paul.
Lovington, do you guys have any other cook-offs in mind that you guys have planned ahead to attend?
We're 100% doing Cuero. I don't care.
100%.
100% because that is going to be awesome. It's
That's gonna
probably
be
gonna
awesome.
a shit show, but it's going to be awesome. Because I heard a
Right
lot
on.
of negative things, like they can't get enough judges for it to be IBCA and CBA. But dude, the battle has my mind blown. I'm all about it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
When is
Yeah.
that one?
I mean, to do one and then
June-
do the other.
June
one, come
20th.
on. How awesome is that?
IBCA, CBA. Yeah.
Right.
cool.
Same day. Same day.
It blows my mind. we are definitely doing.
You turn in 2 chickens at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
You turn in a rib at 1 for CBA, a rib at 1:30 for
1:30.
IBCA.
Yep.
Turn in pork at 2 o'clock for CBA. Then you came back together at 3 o'clock to turn in brisket for both.
Wow.
It's gonna be awesome.
I agree. I have to have a partner.
I literally am so excited about this cook-off because who the hell has done that?
Nobody.
No one.
It's a first, I think. Yeah. It's a pretty decent payout too, ain't it?
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't
yeah.
even care.
It's 15. It's 15,000 each,
Wow.
and then 10,000 overall.
Overall, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a hell of
So-
a
But just
payout.
because I feel like it's kind of a piece of history, right, in the making.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's gonna be awesome to be a part of.
Mhm.
Because that's not anything anybody else has done. Whoever came up with that was freaking genius. Like
Right.
that was so smart. Because as a cook, I am massively excited about it.
Absolutely, Aaron. Damn good money.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you going to adjust your brisket there, Paul, for that one, or are you just going to cook 2, or what are you going to do?
Adjust my brisket. What do
As
you
far
mean?
as like the
Are
trim.
you gonna cook too?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. I'll cook 2 briskets. Yeah. Absolutely. I'll cook 2 briskets, 4 racks of ribs, 3 money muscles, and 2 chickens.
Nice.
And it
For-
could be
for-
chicken
for what?
pieces, depending on what.
Oh yeah, plus chicken pieces. Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right on.
All on the 1-man pit, right?
Yes.
Bell,
man.
nope.
Shut up, Paul.
Nope.
Shut up.
Nope.
We're using the orange one from your yard that's dirty as fuck. I would appreciate it if you drive through like a
Good,
car
though, yeah.
wash and maybe clean
We are
Clean it
not
out a
calling
little
it.
bit.
We're not. Nope. We're not. I'm not going to call it a ONP.
There you go. Yeah. Right.
Oh
I
man.
would appreciate if you got it in a car wash though. That would be great. Because it's dirty and it looks nasty.
That's
It's
funny.
not my favorite.
Hey, bring your ass down here. We'll take it through there.
Hey, Midland's pretty dusty. We've been pretty dusty here lately. It's too much trouble.
Fuck
That-
Midland and their dust.
I agree.
Uh-uh.
I agree.
But y'all, so your air is different too, right? It's dry as shit. So
Yep.
like I go there and I'm itchy. Like here, I'm like, oh, like we don't use lotion. We don't
Quit
need all
whining.
that. Like we don't have lines on our faces because we have
Lot of
moisture
whining.
built in.
All I hear is whining.
Y'all got fucking dust and God, you can't even drive. It's like dust bowl. I don't even know. What
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but and it kind of like you take the good with the bad. Like I go to y'all's area, I get swamp ass. Know what I mean? It's just like too
Fair.
humid.
I mean, fair.
Yeah.
You got to get you some monkey butt powder. We
Monkey
are
butt
firmly
powder. I like it.
No, legit, it's a whole ass thing.
Oh,
We
shoot.
100% believe in it because it keeps the things dry. I get it.
That's a good pointer. Yeah, there you go.
That's
Tip
you
of
go.
the day: monkey butt powder.
pro
Monkey
tip.
butt.
Pro tip.
There you go.
If you go to Houston and cook, hashtag monkey butt powder.
Gonna need it when we go to the damn Danny Deets.
God damn it. Whose idea was it to have Scooter and Clark on tonight anyway?
No, the one that's not on.
No, it was fucking genius, actually, because like I said, they're gonna get more views tomorrow. They're gonna be like, did you see that shit?
Did you see that shit?
Did you see that shit show? People are gonna be like, no, now I gotta go watch it.
Do that. Hashtag take the class.
Hashtag no Aaron Leslie. He'll trim your meat of all the things for you.
Sam, shoot, Sam.
All right,
Yep.
so we got a little segment we do. We call it the Dream Team. So you got 4 other people that could be on your team and a box runner. It can be your Mount Rushmore. It can be 5 people you want to take to any contest to win, or just 5 people that you want to cook with anytime. It can be any 5 people you want, but you got four main ones, and then like your honorable mention, which would be your box runner.
And we'll do a Scooter and Clark team. What would be y'all's together? And we don't know what Paul's would be.
Well, fuck.
Who do you think mine would be?
Aaron,
Who do you think mine would be?
Goddamn
Nope,
Aaron
Tommy.
Leslie.
Nope. You're wrong.
Let's go. Let's go.
My-
Speed Paul.
Tommy Smith.
Tommy
Nope.
Smith.
Nope. Mine would be Bell Clark.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
I
Well, that's
thought
only
they
one,
were
though.
like us included, but we're picking a team, babe.
Okay,
Yep.
we're picking a team. My team would be Bell Clark, Aaron Leslie, Tommy Smith. All right, so you do know me better than I think you do.
And Chuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Chuck Long.
Chuck.
There you go.
Mine is
But
add Robert
Bell,
Michelle,
Bell Clark's
Logan
my number
Michelle.
one.
and then my box runner is Nikki Lee.
Nice. Nice. Pretty solid, man.
The dream team
Yes.
is the dream team.
Yep.
I can't say barbecue homie because I think that's patented by this guy, but
Yep.
my barbecue bestie.
Thanks, Bell.
Yeah.
No
yeah.
problem. Although we're gonna have to have a conference call before we have another fucking podcast. We're gonna have to go over some ground rules. This is the first one. This is thrown out into the shit.
Less
No,
Jimmy
No, it's all
B.
good.
Five
It's all
this
good.
And be
It's all good.
this was the
Yeah.
first show. Look
Hit
at
the
him.
reset
Hot
button.
mess.
Well, I can imagine it's it's all fun and games and stuff, but whenever y'all are turning on, I'm sure it's all business in in the tent or whatever. So
You know what, Serge? Honestly, I don't think it really ever gets serious with me and him.
It does not.
I mean,
It does
anywhere from carrying the box to coming back to, because we switch off and whichever one carries the box, the other one's doing the dishes and cleaning up and getting ready for the next.
Right.
There's never really dull moments. I mean, we screw around so much. So I was cutting pork. We had borrowed Jeremy's trailer. Where were we? Oh, Texas Trophy Hunters.
Yep.
And we had borrowed Jeremy's trailer, which he was so sweet.
smoking
to let us
OCD.
borrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you've ever walked in that trailer or used the
Beautiful.
equipment. You instantly have anxiety because you're like, it's
Yeah.
too clean, everything is perfect, and I
Yeah.
don't want to touch this shit. I don't want to cook on it, to be honest with you. I'm nervous as shit. So we're getting this done, and I say to Paul, I was cutting up pork because Jeremy has the wings, right? So
Mhm.
we had the wings out because it was hot as shit. And I literally had my sunglasses on my face, right? And I say to Paul, I'm going to
Oh,
slice some pork.
hey, listen. Damn
And I
it.
say to Paul, I was like, can you grab my sunglasses? Because my hands
Shut
are
up.
crap. And he goes, sure. Where are they? On my face, dude. Can you
You're an
take it off
asshole.
so I can see what I'm
Asshole. What an asshole.
That's hilarious.
Whatever. It's a fantastic story. But that is just what, and I was like, are you
I didn't say it was a good
serious right
story. I said you're an asshole.
now? I'm the prettiest asshole, you know.
That's true. Well,
But I was like,
good
I
enough.
couldn't see because I had been outside. I quickly grabbed them off the pit and then went in. And he's like, where are they? Freaking on my goddamn face.
That's hilarious.
I'm
But
guilty of that all the
it's
time.
little dumb shit like that
it's not
that you
that
just
hilarious.
literally laugh. And so that broke the tension of my pork telepathy,
Zone.
right? And I'm
The zone.
trying to make everything perfect, and made me completely laugh in front of everything. And then it was just like, you know what? Now the pork is simpler. Now it's easier because fuck it, it is what it is. If this man can't see glasses on my face,
So you think Scooter and Clark's going to be turning in at the Royal this year or not?
fuck yeah.
I
Fuck
mean,
yeah, we are.
I've already told her we were going. She better be there.
I'm gonna have to.
So
Goddamn, I need a different job. Fuck.
we've already qualified for the
vacation.
we've already qualified for the invitational, by the way.
Are you peeing? Fuck, bro.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
That's
Let's
awesome.
get it inside, fellas.
See, this is our life. What the fuck? We needed to go with. You couldn't.
Good
just
job,
push
Paul.
pause.
Good job. That was
Please
awesome.
hold, I have to pee. I'll be right back. Oh my god.
Oh shit! Just say take the class, Paul.
Take
Oh
some
my
of my
God.
goddamn class. Maybe you'll etiquette.
I can't fucking breathe.
Oh, neither can I.
He's in
Aaron, the link
the
now.
guy.
Look,
Oh my gosh!
Aaron said send the link. I can't with this shit.
Oh
Oh
shit!
man.
Taking the
Taking the inside.
I had to pee early. I took my earbuds out and everything and put everything on mute so nobody could hear me
Oh
pee.
man.
You take us to the class bathroom with you.
At least he didn't drop his phone.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh shit!
This is my partner.
Y'all heard it here first. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do claim man, but Jesus, fuck.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Tell me this is the way it is at Team All Does Camp there, Bell.
Team Scooter Clark.
100%. Because when Aaron looks around the corner because we're fucking laughing too hard, he's got to be a part of it too, right? And he's like, or he yells at us, "Would y'all shut the fuck up? People are trying to talk to me." Don't be mad because you don't got no friends right now, sir. And I say that sarcastically, right? Because everybody gravitates to Aaron.
Right.
But and there's always people there.
Yeah.
This is very much what we do. And I would not do this every weekend if this was not what it was about. And I think it gets forgotten in how many grand champions you get and how many times you win. And this shit gets forgotten.
Oh my God.
And no, it shouldn't be. Because this is what drags us to it. This is what makes it fun. This is what makes the camaraderie.
absolutely.
Dumb shit.
Right.
You
Yeah.
literally can't make up unless you're there.
Yeah. Y'all just having fun. Just having fun out
People
there.
going to the fucking
Oh,
bathroom in the middle
wait,
of the whole
yep.
goddamn show.
Hey, Bell,
It's fine. Nobody's
calm
jumping
down,
in.
damn it. Calm down. It's all right.
You could have pushed pause, bro.
I couldn't find it.
I couldn't find it.
Oh,
Oh man.
Oh man.
Too much.
so you got Lovington, and then y'all said about Fort Davis, right?
No, I can't go to Fort Davis.
I thought we were going
Because-
to Davis.
No, we're not going. Dear, my granddaughter's dance recital that weekend. I told you that. Every year, the first weekend of June is my stepmother's birthday
I really
and
like that cook-off. Maybe I'll go cook it without you. I'll be
go
the
ahead.
Clark. Scooter.
Go ahead. You be the Clark without Scooter. I mean, but you could go ahead. I
I
mean,
can pull that one man behind my Toyota 4Runner. Just saying. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna sleep. I'll have to get a hotel, but
damn it! Keep dropping my damn phone.
you are struggling, bro.
No, he's
Well,
good.
I've been drinking since 3:00 this afternoon. I'll be
Oh
honest with
my
you.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron wants to be invited to the thing. He said.
What do you say?
He said, "Send the link."
Let me
I
see.
can't with this shit.
I'll send it to him. Let's see if he gets it.
I mean, why not? Let's hear
I
his
mean-
side. Let's hear his side of Scooter and Clark that he's going to provide the meat and trim it all.
Oh shit! That's
yeah, you
gonna
fucked
suck.
up. Yeah, you fucked
He goes, "That's gonna suck." It's
You
sent.
fucked up.
Aaron.
Oh man. Jeez.
Hey, but Team Old Dust is the bomb team to be on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
No, 100%. Like,
100%.
super supportive, obviously. But damn good products. Clearly they win.
Yep.
I mean, I ain't lying about it.
If you could pick one, Bell, which one's your favorite?
Out of Aaron's seasonings?
Yeah.
Out of the seasonings or injections? Which one are we talking about?
Seasonings.
Wildcatter, 100%.
Barnyard Pimp, 100%.
Right on.
That's my opinion.
Mhm. Yep.
Put them together and makes a.
But I tell you what, I put some fucking piggy bank on some damn pork. So
Yep.
Oh yeah.
What do you put?
it's
Whoa,
not
whoa,
a
whoa!
favorite. Shit. Shut
No, okay, never mind.
This is not a total goddamn class, Paul Whitaker. Shut your face.
Okay, all right, I'll be
Let you
quiet.
know with certain secrets, this one I am not. Shut your face.
Shh,
Love
Paul,
you, though.
I love you too, baby.
No, I mean, I think honestly, he's got such a damn good line of seasonings that
What's up, big dog?
there's.
What's going on, Aaron?
I was just joking. I didn't really want to be on this thing. But the moment my boy checked the air in the tires, I mean, and the thing is that I know where he was going because when he stood up, I was like, this motherfucker. And all of a sudden, he doesn't stop at the sink and gets him and pours him another drink. He starts climbing the stairs. I'm like, oh no, Paul, put on mute, Paul. Paul, put on mute, Paul. Paul, just put on mute. And so I was like, okay, Cinderland, I can't do this shit. But I was just kidding because my boy was. I didn't go over there and push mute because everybody's going to hear what this guy's doing. So.
That would have been great, Aaron. Where was the best friend on that one? I'm just saying because.
Hey, look, man. I tell you what, I went over there and saw him for a minute, and there's a lot of yelling because he has his earpods in, and he's laughing, and there's a lot of yelling. And I was like, all right, it's cool, man. I'm going to go. Hashtag take the class.
Hashtag take the class. There you go.
He was over there just having his own party, man. I'm like, see you later, brother. He goes, what'd you say? He pulled his earpod out. What'd you say? I got to go. But you ought to see this guy. He's holding his phone in his hand, and he's holding it, and he just, I mean, he has, delicate hands, right? I mean, he does, like a surgeon. So he just sitting there, and his phone keeps falling, and he keeps dropping, and like this. And I mean, there's guys on here right now that are counting like how many times, like taking a shot every time he drops his phone. They're up to like 14 shots by now. Crazy. Anyway,
no,
let me go back to the show. I was just joking around with him.
No, you're good, man. Have a good one.
All right, see you guys.
We'll see you, Aaron.
Appreciate it, Aaron.
Well, thanks for coming on.
That's hilarious.
Too much.
Man,
Oh my God.
hilarious.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. And
We had a great time. Thank you very much.
no, it was awesome.
Man.
It's
We're a
awesome.
hot mess.
No, really, appreciate it.
Have fun again. You know what? I'm gonna do something about promoting our ratings here because we're gonna have to do better about this. But that's okay.
Well,
we're going to.
We appreciate it. We appreciate y'all
Because
coming on and
y'all
everything.
have a great show, and we really appreciate
it.
y'all.
Thank you.
I like
No,
the
thank you all
dynamic.
very much.
I mean, I've been on the So Smoking Gooder show for a long time, right? But I like the dynamic of different guys. Like it's all of y'all, where as opposed to it's just Rob, right? Okay, and Eddie, but
No.
I like the different question because you all have different thoughts, right?
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah.
And so I think it makes it a little bit more. You all asked it like different questions, so I think it's a little more intuitive. I think, but
Well, appreciate
Rob,
that. Thank you.
Rob is gonna see this and then fucking bust my ass. So let me just.
There you go.
Hey! Honestly, before we even ran the show, and I talked to the guys about it, I talked to Rob about it and make sure that I didn't let him know that I didn't want to step on his toes or anything like that. So we want to be a little bit different, but it is what it is.
I like that there's a group of y'all, and it is different because there's no other podcasts that are like a group of guys.
Hey, nobody's taken a piss on anybody's show before.
Hell yeah!
Way to go, Paul. Way to go, Paul. Awesome. I appreciate it, dude.
We're gonna have to recap this. Serge, we're gonna have to recap this in the morning and be like, so when you were on a show with a guy,
It's gonna get clipped.
it's gonna have to.
Yeah.
It needs to. Because then that's gonna drag more
Flips
people
both.
into the show from tonight.
Yeah, no.
And they're gonna be like, well, shit, I want to see that.
Oh no,
Crazy
we knew what we were expecting whenever we were gonna get Scooter and Clark on. So for sure.
See?
It's
I mean,
good.
Sure.
We're a good time.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, anything else y'all want to
shit.
thank?
My
Anyone y'all want to
buddy's
thank
drunk,
before
so he
we?
needs to go to bed. I'm just
Yeah,
speaking
he has
for
that
him
good.
because it's 9:33 and he's already fallen asleep. So just
bullshit. I am not falling asleep.
your eyes
Just
are
because
closing.
I mean, I took a piss. You there fall asleep. God damn it.
Paul
Your
says the
eyes
party's
old.
just
are
starting.
closing, love.
He said the party's just starting.
What did you say, Bell?
I said your eyeballs are closing, love, and I know what that means. That means you got 5 minutes to get this motherfucker out of said chair
Thanks,
and
Eli.
into said trailer.
Okay. I'm in my trailer. I'm already in my trailer. I'm just gonna walk
Yeah,
over
Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have 5 minutes to walk into your vet.
All right.
Go for-
So I can handle that shit.
Because your
So-
eyes are telling me so. It's okay.
Yeah, for
there's
sure,
nothing,
for
there's
sure.
no shame in it, honey. No shame.
Thank you.
For
Thank you.
for your last 5 minutes, Paul, who do you want to thank out there? If you want to thank anybody, shoot it out.
I want to thank Aaron Leslie. Man, since 2017, he's been my rock. And that's really he's helped me with everything I've done in barbecue. That's it. Oh, and Bell Clark.
Right.
Thank her too.
Can't forget.
Thanks, Bill.
No problem, buddy. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Bell,
No,
you got anybody?
Aaron's been my best friend for a long time. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And I
that's
do
awesome.
think that's
Right.
important because whether your people are barbecue or not, the people that support you the most are imperative. Mine is Nikki Lee. She supports me 600% in anything I do. So she's my one.
Nice.
Right on. Awesome.
Like literally, I was like, I haven't been on a
Aaron.
podcast in a long time, and I'm a little nervous. And she goes, "Why the fuck are you nervous? You did this 1,000 times. Like, calm down. You're fine." I was like, "Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right."
But there's a first time with Paul Whitaker with you.
Well, okay, so I would like to be on this show more. So let me know when y'all need some,
Let's go.
sass.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Right.
Well, sure.
I said
Hey,
sass, not ass.
It's
Sass.
just, and what she's saying is Paul doesn't have to be there, just her,
Hey, yeah.
Paul, I will represent us just fine. It's fine. Everybody doesn't need to go to the bathroom with you.
No, that was awesome. For
If
sure.
you have a 60-year-old man on your show, make it less than an hour long. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God, old man.
You'll understand one of these days.
Not anytime soon, thank God.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hey, Sam just turned 30, Paul.
I'm only
Oh,
halfway
fuck.
there.
Fuck
Sam
Sam.
is a baby.
He said, "Fuck Sam." Oh man. Well,
Good
I
God,
guess
Sam
we'll-
is like literally 5 years older than my son.
Right. Yeah.
Way to make us feel old, Sam. Thanks a lot. But you saved my
Oh,
life,
man.
so it's okay. You get a pass.
I got
There
I
you
got
go.
it stocked back up, so anytime you need it.
Okay. Well, you really did save me.
well,
Well, thank y'all so much for
Thank
having
you.
us. We do
No,
appreciate it.
no, that was an awesome
Thank
show,
thank
man.
y'all for coming on. It was
Thank you
awesome.
guys.
Yeah.
We had
times.
fun.
I'm going to share the fuck out of this tomorrow
Oh, yeah.
and be like, I invited about 600 people to this
Right
thing.
on.
I don't know what the fuck. Oh, it's
No,
all
we'll
right.
get there. We'll get there.
Oh, man.
Well,
No, it's going to be a thing.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Well, good luck on the
determined.
road. Be careful
Right
on y'all's travels, and hopefully we'll see y'all down the road.
Yep.
Good luck.
See y'all in
Almost
Lovington.
definitely.
All right,
Well,
we'll see y'all in
Serge,
Lovington.
good luck next week.
Yeah, you bet, Paul.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right, y'all be
It'll be
safe,
right on.
and thank you so
Alrighty.
much.
You guys
All right.
take care.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
Thanks.
Thank y'all.
Bye.
Oh,
Man, that was
man.
awesome.
Kyle
Bro, my
missed
sides
yeah.
hurt.
Dude, that was
Man,
Yeah. Jeez.
yeah.
that was great.
So,
Yeah.
so what do we got next week, boys? Where we at?
We got Jennifer with
Oh yeah, Smoke in the Mountains.
Yep, with Smoking the Mountains. She's going to talk about
Oh.
it as we get ready to roll into that. Man, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Got my
man.
brisket trimmed up today. Got
That'll be a
me
good one.
chicken in the freezer. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, we're ready for some updates from Jennifer and Smoke in the Mountains coming up. So it's a good,
Yep,
good
looking forward to
contest
that.
to be at. You know, good luck, boys, out there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it, brother.
Looking forward to an old fashioned from Kevin. I
Old
ain't
fashioned
forgot
ass
about it either.
whooping.
Well, that too, but the old fashioned drink.
No,
Mhm.
Hell no, I ain't getting my drink this year. It ain't gonna happen.
no.
It ain't gonna happen.
Hell yeah, bro.
Well,
That's what's good.
but good luck, boys.
Appreciate
Good
it.
luck for
Thanks,
y'all.
brother.
Wish I could be
Good
there.
luck to y'all this
you know.
this next week too, Serge.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, bro.
We'll see what
So everything
happens.
goes good, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
everything should
Definitely,
be good. So no
Yep.
worries.
Right on,
Nothing we
brother.
haven't been through before. So cool.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, if anybody has anything else, I guess we'll catch y'all again next week.
Yep. Episode
Thanks
42.
thanks
it's in the books.
Thanks for coming on, and man, this is an awesome show. Sure.
Yep.
Right on, brothers.
Cool.
Y'all take
All
it
right,
easy,
boys.
man.
We'll see y'all.
Later.
Later, brother.
Later.
This is Parrish Randall, and this concludes this episode of Beyond the Smoke. Thanks for stopping by, friend. We hope to see you again real soon. Until next time, happy trails. Until we talk meat again.